Imagine walking into a store, asking to fix your computer, and they say, it's not broken, it's just old.
And suddenly, you're being offered something with 16 gigabytes of RAM, a terabyte hard drive, and a quad-core processor.
You're thinking, I just want to play solitaire.
Don't worry, we'll decode all that confusing tech talk for you today.
So, John, have you ever had a computer crash at the worst possible time?
Yes, once I was writing a report and boom, it froze. I lost everything.
Ugh, the dreaded freeze. That's today's first tech word.
Yep, when your computer stops working completely, it freezes, like it's stuck in time.
And crashing is even worse. That's when it shuts down suddenly, right?
Exactly, usually without saving your work.
Okay, let's imagine a conversation at a computer repair shop.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Your computer isn't broken, it's just obsolete.
Obsolete? But I bought it only 3 years ago. That's not even old. I mean, my toaster is older than that, and it still works fine. Are you telling me my computer has already retired? This is ridiculous. I just figured out how to use the spreadsheet app, and now you're saying it belongs in a museum?
Technology is ever changing. 3 years in computer years is like 20 in human years. Seriously, it's like you adopted a baby laptop, blinked, and now it's applying for a senior citizen discount. The moment you get used to it, something faster, smarter, and shinier comes along and makes your device feel like it came from the dinosaur age.
So obsolete means no longer useful. Just because there's something newer or better available? Wow, that's kind of harsh. I mean, it's not like it stopped working. It just got replaced by something with a fancier name and more flashing lights. So if my phone doesn't have 6 cameras and AI magic, it's suddenly ancient? Poor thing didn't even get a goodbye party.
Right. Obsolete is a word we use when something is considered outdated, not just in tech, but in language too, like those old words no one uses anymore. Remember thou, thy, or hast? Sounds like you're reading a Shakespeare script instead of having a conversation. It's funny how even words can get kicked out for being too old-fashioned.
Interesting. Okay, back to the shop. I'm ready to hear what magical machine you're going to try and sell me now. But I swear, if this one also becomes obsolete in 2 years, I'm starting a protest. I just want something that turns on, runs smoothly, and doesn't make me feel like I need a tech degree to use it.
We recommend our latest model. It has a 4 GHz processor and 16 gigabytes of RAM. That basically means it's super fast, powerful, and can handle multitasking like a superhero on energy drinks. You can stream, edit, game, and even talk to your AI assistant without the poor thing overheating or crashing into a digital coma. It's like going from a tricycle to a turbocharged sports car with Wi-Fi.
Giga what? RAM? Speak English, please. Every time you explain a computer, it sounds like you're reading out of a spaceship manual. I just want something that turns on and lets me watch videos. Why do I need to understand all this sci-fi lingo? Honestly, half the time I nod like I get it and then Google it later.
Haha! So here's a breakdown. Don't worry, no tech degree required. Gigabyte is a fancy way of saying how much stuff your computer can store, like photos, videos, apps. It's your digital closet. Processor? That's your computer's brain. The smarter and faster it is, the quicker your machine can think and respond. And RAM is like your computer's short-term memory. The more RAM you have, the better it is at doing multiple things at once, like watching a video, checking email, and ignoring pop-ups at the same time.
Like how I need coffee and sleep to multitask better. If I don't get at least 1 cup of coffee, I freeze worse than my old laptop. And if I'm sleep deprived, forget multitasking. I can barely manage brushing my teeth and checking my phone at the same time. So yeah, now RAM totally makes sense. I'm basically a human computer with low battery every morning.
Exactly, you nailed it. And don't forget terabyte, that's 1,000 gigabytes, massive storage. Think of it like this, if a gigabyte is a closet, a terabyte is an entire walk-in wardrobe. You could store thousands of photos, hundreds of movies, and enough cat videos to last a lifetime. Basically, it's for people who never delete anything, like digital hoarders with super storage powers.
Wow, that's like saving hundreds of movies. I could have every romantic comedy ever made, all the superhero films, and still have space for those embarrassing family vacation videos. Honestly, with that kind of storage, I'd never have to delete anything again, not even those blurry selfies I keep pretending I'll organize one day. It's like turning your laptop into a digital attic.
Right, so if someone says, this laptop has 1 terabyte of storage, now you know what they mean. It's not just some fancy tech number, it's a massive storage space for your digital life. You could store documents, photos, games, videos, even backups of your backups, and still have room left over for that one random file named Final Real Version 2 that no one ever dares delete.
And that tech guy said, this computer is top of the line. I thought he meant it literally, like there's a line of computers and this one was standing at the top. I almost looked behind the counter to see if there was an actual lineup happening. But seriously, all this tech lingo makes it sound like I'm buying a spaceship, not a laptop.
Which means best quality, the highest model. Like if computers were in a fashion show, this one would be on the runway wearing designer specs and high-speed heels. It's the premium choice with all the latest features, fastest performance, and probably a price tag that makes your wallet cry just a little. But hey, at least now when someone says top of the line, you'll know it's not about standing in a queue.
You'll hear that phrase a lot with cars too, top of the line. Like when someone talks about a car and says, this baby is top of the line. It means it has all the bells and whistles. Leather seats, heated steering wheel, maybe even a built-in espresso machine. Honestly, sometimes I feel like they're selling a spaceship disguised as a car. It's all about having the best features money can buy.
Or phones. This is our top-of-the-line smartphone with facial recognition and a 100-megapixel camera. That means your phone not only unlocks when it sees your face, but also takes photos so sharp you could zoom in and see a fly's fingerprint. It's the latest and greatest, basically the superstar of smartphones, with every new gadget packed inside to make your life easier, or at least more expensive.
Sounds fancy, but sometimes all we want is a computer that doesn't freeze during solitaire. I mean, it's not like I'm editing Hollywood movies or running NASA simulations. I just want to click those little cards without my computer freezing and ruining my streak. Sometimes simplicity is the best feature, right? Why do they have to make things so complicated?
Same here. And when someone tries to sell you something expensive and you say, I know where this is going, like I can already picture the sales pitch. This model comes with ultra super mega features you never knew you needed, and you're just thinking, can it please just open solitaire without crashing? Sometimes it feels like they're trying to sell you a spaceship when all you want is a reliable ride.
You mean you're trying to sell me something, aren't you? It's that moment when you can tell exactly what's happening, even before the salesperson finishes the sentence. Like, okay, I see what you're doing here. It's such a useful phrase because it captures that little dance between buyer and seller perfectly. You say it with a knowing smile, and everyone understands what's really going on.
Exactly. You're reading the situation perfectly. It's a great native phrase to express that feeling. When someone says this, it shows you're sharp. You get the hint right away, and you're not just nodding along blindly. It's like a secret handshake in English conversations, letting people know you're on the same page.
So now you know what it means when someone talks about RAM, crashing, or gigabytes. All those confusing tech terms don't have to sound like a foreign language anymore. Next time you hear them, you can nod confidently and maybe even impress someone. It's like having a little secret decoder ring for computer talk.
And the next time your computer freezes, you'll know it's not you, it's just obsolete. No need to panic or blame yourself when the screen suddenly locks up. It's just your trusty old computer sending a little signal that it's time for a vacation, or maybe retirement. So relax, grab a coffee, and remember, even computers need a break sometimes.
You know what? If you learned even a single new word or phrase today, just one thing that made you go, oh, so that's how it works, then do yourself and a friend a favor. Share this episode with someone who's ever stared at their screen, completely confused, and maybe even yelled at their poor laptop like it's going to answer back. I mean, we've all been there, right? That moment when English just refuses to make sense? Yeah, that moment. Send them this episode. Help them out. They'll thank you later.
And hey, before you go, seriously, don't just wander off and forget about us. If you liked what you heard, or even if you just survived today's episode without totally losing your mind, hit that subscribe button to the English Learning Podcast. We're all about real-world English, the kind that shows up in actual conversations, not just textbooks. One episode at a time, we're here to make English feel a little more natural, a little more fun, and a lot more real. So go ahead, subscribe now, and join us next time for another deep dive into everyday English. You won't regret it.
All right, that's it from us for today. But hey, we're not really going anywhere. Bye-bye for now, and seriously, stay connected. We mean it. Whether you're listening on your phone, at your desk, or sneaking in an episode during lunch break, we want you right here with us for every episode. Because learning English doesn't stop when the episode ends. It keeps going in your mind, in your conversations, and even in those random aha moments at 2 a.m. So yeah, don't be a stranger. Stay with us, stay curious, stay connected. And until next time, you know what to do. Keep learning, keep smiling, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Da 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 da.